Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to today's live analysis for the Bank Nifty. Today is the 4th of May 2023. The current time is 9:01 a.m. IST, and today is the weekly options expiry for the Bank Nifty. You know, those two options and indices. Okay, so let me first start with in terms of what has happened yesterday. So firstly, if I look from the market profile chart, this is for the spot chart, or the index chart. This is not on the futures one, but futures or spot, overall, the market profile will give you more or less the same structure. And overall what I see is, so earlier we were in an upper balance, now we are in a lower balance. And if I just combine this two, right, this two profile, so we are having a sort of a double distribution. So what I mean by double distribution is, we have an upper balance here and we have a lower balance here. Okay, so the upper balance is the zone where previously, that is on Tuesday, we had some sort of supply, and yesterday is where the supply shut off, demand was created. Now why the supply did shut off? Now first of all, out of this, if I combine this two, this is a composite profile, but overall I'm seeing 43,400 as an area of interest. So I'll just quickly remove this. So 43,400 for me is pretty important level. So first of all, I'll mark that. And second thing is, yesterday where the balanced, or where the overall auction developed. So one of the areas which I was looking at is this single print zone. So this single print was created in the Friday's auction. Monday was a holiday, and Tuesday's profile, and Wednesday. So what happened Friday was, we were just trading in a range, and then we had a good breakout. So while this breakout happened, shorts were trapped below 43,100 level. Okay, so that's where you see the low of yesterday. Why the price just stopped at 43, or at 43,100. That was the question which I was asking the markets, and exactly around that a retracement happened, and then another short covering started. Plus, yesterday, from the structure point of view, we have a poor high, and today we might be opening with a gap up, because overall inventory is pretty flat. So if I compare to yesterday's, so this profile with yesterday, before yesterday, so Wednesday's profile with the Tuesday's profile, inventory is flat. So there is no major change, but what was happening was a sort of a cyclical, a typical washing machine effect. Wish wash happened here, supply came in, price went lower, the supply, which or the guys who entered here in terms of shorts, they started booking their profits here. Wish was happening, and the guys who were short here, as the price was reaching lower, they were the ones who were buying. So that's why this choppiness, or this wish wash sort of action was seen. And what the price is doing, or the market is doing, is it is just trying to take out the weak hands and facilitate the trade. Okay, so overall no major change in inventory, but yeah, we do have a double distribution sort of a profile. This is one of my favorite chart pattern or structure in terms of trading, because this gives me clarity that anything lower, so anything in this balance is where supply shut off, on the upper balance is where the supply came in. So today as we open gap up, so 43,400 is the reference which I'll be looking at, 43,400, and then obviously 43,500, because that's where we have a poor high. Yeah, another anomaly or the data point which we have is, from the structure perspective, is yesterday we had a poor high. So if you see this high, we have a poor high. Day before yesterday we also have a poor high. So these two anomalies are some of the data points, but I'll be looking. So if the price opens above the previous day high, I'll be looking at this level as support, and looking to see if it takes out 43,400 and 43,500, because that's where a lot of stops are present. Also, if you see, we have a nice 45-degree angle here and a 45-degree angle previous day. So both are suggesting, first of all, they are a balance, and there are stops getting built, placed on the edge of the balances, correct? So yesterday we did had a bigger range, but yeah, overall it was just balancing happening. Okay. Now, if you don't understand market profile, even the simple candlestick charts, what I've done is I've just hidden all the indicators. So these are the indicators, so just to see things clearly, one of the things what you see is, this is the zone where the supply came in, and supply is coming in strongly here. So this zone is around 43,500, and also we have got a sort of a trend line. And what I was looking at this level, this is 43,000 level, and that's where again the supply is shutting off. So nothing has changed since last 2 days. We are actually trading in a bigger zone from 43,500 to 43,000. Yeah, we are just wish washing in this zone, and the straddle and strangle players, right? So 43, so at 43,200, 43,300, 43,400, 43 100. So that's where they have added their positions, and 43,500, 43,600, 43, and 43,000. That's where a lot of positions have been built. Okay. So we will be seeing the pre-open data out. Let me just clear all these drawings. So you have to look you have to look and start thinking from this perspective. Okay, so the pre-open data is out, and what we are seeing is we are opening within the previous day's range. So there is no change. The pre-inventory data is flat. Also, it is opening below the so this is the pre-open data, 43,236. I'll quickly jump to that to the NSE website. But 43,236 is where the price is opening, and in terms of level, so 236, 200 is here. We have got 100 here. So yes, so we are opening within the previous range. So 43,236 is somewhere here. So 43,200 is the prominent point of control. So 43,200 for me is the zone. So for me this is a bigger zone of reference. So what I'm expecting is price to chop, test the 43,200, look below and fail, and then continue higher, and tag the poor highs. Again have some sort of rejection, and then continue towards higher. So today being an expiry, I'll be just first of all, my level to look at is 43,200. That's what currently I'm looking at, and I'll see. I think 43,300 was the previous month's high. Okay, so previously what happened was, as the price reached here, the auction fell, and this was nothing but a retest of the resistance, supply again coming in, and then a retracement level at T+2 close, and then we failed to take out the low. So that is what I was looking at, that the price should reach 43,100 level, but it did not do that. So that's fine. So what I'm expecting now is a lot of people would have gone long, so this is overall a balanced profile, and one way which I'll look at is, let me just draw. So the cost basis is 43,321. Yeah. Okay. So I'll just delete this. So I'll see, first of all is I'm looking for responsive buying. So let's see, and let me just go to the NSE's website. So 43,236, 76 points, and where is HDFC? HDFC is opening flat, not flat, but yeah, 6 points lower. So if I just look at HDFC now, okay, so we are opening in a zone where there was inventory trap, there is a trapped inventory. So I am looking for responsive buying, right at his open. And also there is a zone where there was previous supply got shut off. So we are heading towards the support zone. So I'm looking for responsive buying, and I'll see how the overall price develops. Uh, but more or less, I am a bit biased towards the long side. But yeah, first I'll be waiting for the 43,200 level to be tagged. Okay, so that is what currently I'm looking at. And also, so this is the pre-open data at 239 and it's opening at 236. So right around the one of my levels where it is opening, and we are having a couple of stops lower. If I jump to the order flow chart, we have got some some trapped sellers, or the supply which came in previously. Okay, so this was that particular zone, and so the price will open in next 3 minutes. But yeah, structurally, so 236, so we have a stop at 223. So first of all, I'll be looking to see for this particular stop level to be taken out, and then expect sort of supply to be shutting off at 43,200. Okay, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine the structure with the print, or with the order flow data, plus the shorter time frame, and plus I'll be looking at the depth of market and the spread overall which is going to come in. So pure data driven decision making is what I'm looking at. And lastly, just to add a triple confirmation, the supply indicator is telling me that the supply, as the market is opening lower, the supply is shutting off, and let the price drop till 43,200, because that is the zone where again supply will be shutting off. And if I just jump to the pre-open data, if I look at next week's expiry, so 43,236, so 43,200 is where a lot of open interest is seen from the put side. A lot of change in OI is seen from the put side. 43,300 calls, they will be the ones who will be trying to book their profits. Similarly, for this week's expiry, I'm seeing 43,200 as a support, plus a lot of put positions have been written. Okay, so yes, so even the open interest, or the OI data is telling me that 43,200 is a good level of support. So wait for a look below and fail, and then we can see for continuation to the higher side. Okay, so the time is 9:14. Here is the time, and I'm looking. Next 1 minute the market will open. Okay, so I'll look at the trades which are coming in, the print, and see. In the meantime, if you have any questions, yeah, please feel free to use the chat on YouTube. Yeah, and we'll just begin. So this is fine. This is fine. Yeah. So 43,200, right? Okay, so we looked below, we tagged the point of control. Come on, now it should be developing lower. So we are seeing some buying happening from the print perspective. If I look at the spread, more of support is seen. So Now it is developing higher now, so 43,300. So this acted out perfectly, right? So we were able to decode it, and the price is now going above to the 43, developing above 43,300. Okay. So this was a good trade, 43,200 as a support. Price looked below 43,224, and then it is trading above. We are seeing some resistance at 43,300. Now the price is moving up. So a nice short covering is happening, and we have cleared this particular zone. So this was a good trade right at the open, and it has just been a minute and 25 seconds. So now I'm expecting supply to come in, and look at this. Look at the numbers and the spread, the number of buying which is coming in. So short covering is clearly happening. We tagged this particular zone. We looked below 43,200. So in fact, we didn't even look below it. We just stopped at 43,212, and now the price is just developing higher and higher and higher. Yeah. So yes, so that was a good call out in terms of the trade. Let me just so 43,300, right? So 43,200 call and 43,500 put. Yeah. So the call is the one which is in positive, the put is the one which is in negative. Overall the delta here is negative, so supply is still coming in. So we tagged the previous day's high, looked above and failed. Now the price is developing lower, and I'll be seeing whether it tags the 43,300 or not. So I'll just remove this drawing and remove this drawing. Okay. We are still 13 seconds, 12 seconds to go, to get some clarity, but we are opening or closing above the previous month high. So this is a bullish sign. And if you look from the spread perspective, more of buying is happening. Okay. So now again, a short covering would have started. But yeah, we are closing above the previous month high and the previous week high. So a lot of bullish sign. And now I'll be just waiting, because there will be some choppiness, and 43,300 now should be acting as the level of support. So 43,300 is the area where if the price comes in, I'll be looking to buy. But I'm seeing now more of supply coming in, and we are having open interest from the put side. Yeah. So 43,300, so this is a good opportunity to buy, to enter a call trade. Yeah, so we just tagged the VWAP. So yeah, this is a good opportunity to buy. So 200, 199, 198, 197, 196. That's it, so you just so 196, 197. And if I look from the order flow data, what we have here is we have got unfinished auctions here. I'll just remove this zone. I'll remove this zone. We have got trapped supply, and that 196, 198, yeah, it is still in that same zone. We just seeing supply again coming in. So this is trapped supply. Now the odds are less, because I was looking for price to reach higher, but it's failing, and it is just clearing or transacting in this particular unfinished auction. So now it is clearly breaking down, and look at the spread, the more of buying is happening. Yeah, so this would be in a loss. So we have tagged at the area of support, and now let's see what happens, because this was a good shakeout move. So 300 I was expecting as a support, and now it's not. That is fine, so that's how you have to use data. Now again, good supply is coming in, 20 million. So the price should not close above 43,300. If it closes above 43,300, that is again a sign that this was just a shakeout, a move to shake out, folks. I'll be adding some more calls, and I'll be looking to see the price to close above 43,300. So 43,300 is the line in sand, and I'm seeing supply is coming in, but the price is moving higher. Now the demand is coming in, so the price has moved higher. So we'll see 43,300 what happens. Okay, so price is just hovering around 43,300. That is a good sign. Yeah, so I'm just looking at this. This was a nice down move. Puts are the ones which are rising. Again, the price is just falling. Spread is increasing from the demand side. So let it just chop, let it just hover in this zone. But from the structure, or from the print perspective, yeah, now the price is moving lower. So now I'll be exiting this trade and entering the call trade at 246, 245, because again here I'm expecting some supply to be shutting off. Okay, so now I'll be again adding some more puts. 235, and what a nice move to trap, guys. Yeah, this was a nice move. This is amazing. This is a nice move to trap, and now it is closing above 43,300. Yeah, so I'll be again taking a long trade, so and see how the develop, because this now I'm expecting it to tag go above. And if I look at the spread, more of the demand is seen. Yeah, so I'll be entering at 180, 182, 183, 181. And the reason why the here, it came in the money. So, sorry, not in the money, but at the money. So that's why this premium erosion sort of are the things which are happening. Okay, so let's just observe this. I'll be just on mute. So supply is still there. Yeah, this is still, it just looked above 191, and just now it is dropping. So we'll be just waiting, because so what is happening is we are just balancing around the previous month high. So this should tell you something. Why is it balancing here? If I look from this, more of put positions are being written. Yeah, so the price is shutting off here, but I'll be not taking a fresh position unless and until this 43,340 is cleared. Yeah, so it is just it is just balancing. So once the price moves above 43,340, then I'll take a stop at 43,332 or 335, and I'll be looking to tag the high and this zones. So for the moment, I'm not seeing any trades. So today, one trade which worked out was the long, right at the open. The another long failed, and the short failed, and the third trade from the long side, it worked out with some minor profits. Yeah, because it's pretty flat. One order, two orders, one orders, two orders. Okay, so here the data is coming in, and yeah, it is now falling now. Yeah, so that's what you have to be very careful, because I'm not convinced with the buying now. It is just trying to fall. Yeah, spread is pretty flat. So 43,300 is the zone where again it is starting to fall, just chopping. So rejection at VWAP, here also rejection at VWAP, delta negative, delta positive, so no clarity. So wait for, if you want to take a long, wait for this zone to be broken, because I'm also seeing buyers are also getting trapped now. So this again is a trapped move where buyers are trapped. We have got unfinished auction at the lower. So what I'll be looking at is we have resistance above, and first of all let the low be taken out. So if this current candle closes below 43,300, then you can take a short trade. But no, it's not. It's just the rejection. It is just getting rejected at 43,300. Yeah. So HDFC is seeing some supply. HDFC is closing below the VWAP. Yeah, so this 43,300 is an important zone. If I look at next week's data, so 43,300 is the zone where both call and put are getting written. Yeah, so wait for some clarity. But yeah, at the moment 43,300 is a vital zone. We are just developing above it now. The price is just developing above it. So I'm looking at the reaction at here and here. If the price moves above, and then at a retracement is where I'll be looking to take a long trade. Sorry. So now it is moving up. Supply is coming in. Plus today's low is also weak because it just closed, or it just stopped at the mid of yesterday's or the previous session half back. Just hide all this. Okay, so we're just chopping. Premium erosion is seen. Two zones of areas where the buyers are trapped and the price is developing lower. Yeah, supply is again coming in strong. So if you want to take a short, wait for the price to close below 300 and then we can see. But right now this is a no trade zone because there's no clarity. The data is suggesting that 300 is a support, but now both of the puts and calls, they're developing below VWAP. So 300 is a support zone. A lot of put positions have been created, and from next week's data the puts are the ones which are increasing. Yeah, so now I can take a long trade. I will be taking a call at 177, 178, and now I'll be just starting to trail. Nope, it is still failing. Still failing. So we're just balancing and developing above 43,300. So what I'll be doing is my stop will be at 295. So I won't be exiting this. 179, 178 was the buying price, and the supply is getting absorbed here. The spread is telling me 300 is a good zone. So there were some a lot of million, I don't know what, double digit million orders. Okay, so we have got trapped buyers above. So I'll be keeping my stop loss very tight for this. $305. Nope, it's failing. Yeah, so I'll be exiting this. We are having overhang supply, but 300 data is OI is suggesting 300 is the zone where a lot of puts are being written for today's expiry and next week's expiry. Nope, but the print is telling me that there is supply up above. So now I'll be taking a short trade. So that stop loss would have been hit. I'll be taking a short trade. So put is 227, 228, 226. Yep, and this is also failing. So classic choppiness is seen. So it is looking below 300 and failing, looking below 300 and failing. So how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4 times, it looked below 300 and failed. So again, now supply is coming in. If you see, again, supply is coming in. And here, these are the guys who are trapped now. So now this is in profits. 226 was the buying price. Now you can, start trailing. But if I look from the print, yes, so we have got trapped buyers above. There are some trapped supply sellers. And I'm waiting for this particular level or areas to be cleared. Okay, it is just hovering around 300. Yeah, so yeah, I can scratch this trade again, no clarity yet. Okay, so 300 is again a zone where more of put positions are getting created. For today's expiry and next week's expiry is the zone where a lot of, so this is a strong support zone. Let me look at open interest. So this week, yeah, more of put positions here. Next week, call positions, but the changes are in the put positions. Yeah, so OI data is suggesting that 300 is the strong level of support. Okay, so I'm expecting this all to be cleared, but yeah, this is going to be very tiring with the premium erosion. So both the call and the puts, they are developing below VWAP and premium is getting eroded. So this is a good 183. Those who are shorted at 183, 173, 227. Yeah, so good 10 points getting here and there, but yeah, now the price is closed up above. So I won't be taking a trade, but yeah, let's let this zone to be cleared out, because this is where a lot of you would be losing money. Even I used to lose money in this chop. Okay, so yeah, ending the session, and I will be coming now. So I'm going on a leave, and I'll be coming back on 15th of May. That is next to next Monday. Okay, so in the meantime, just take care. Do watch my past videos, and yeah, let me know if you have any comments. Okay, so thank you once again. Take care, and I'll see you next video next